My name is Azucena Gonzalez and I'm a realtor with Mojica and Associates. I'm here coming at you live from my casita to talk to you about why you should shop for different lenders. Now, people shop around for a lot of different things, right? You shop around for different kinds of things. When you look for a car, you look at different cars. You're like, ooh, I like how this one looks, but this one has better mileage. Or I like how this one has a nice little input, big screen in the car, but I like how this one, you can fit dogs in the back. I mean, the list goes on and on, right? There's so many different options. It's really important to really pick and choose and take your time to do that, right? But one thing that I find very interesting is that people, when it comes to loans, don't shop for lenders. And this is what this video is about, shopping for lenders. That's super important. You're looking at a commitment, boo, of 30 years. Typically 30 years, though there are some other ones where you can do 15 years, etc. But 30 years, that's a long time. That's a long commitment. That being said, it's super important that you know what you're getting yourself into for those 30 years. Now, why you should shop for lenders is because they're not all created equal. I happen to work with a fabulous team, and I'm more than happy to talk to you about them. Just reach out to me and we can get it set up, all right? But not all lenders are created equal. Some of them go the extra mile for the clients. Some of them know how to paint the portrait to better your purchasing power, okay? In legal ways, because that's super important, right? We want to stay on the good side. We don't want to get in any trouble. That being said, you may notice that when you shop around with different lenders, you may get different responses. Now, when you get different responses, it's important to point out, hey, you know, I spoke with so-and-so. This is what I got. How come it's different from what you're giving me? Because they may have different requirements that they're taking into consideration versus the other lender. Okay, so that's super important to take into account. Okay, you don't want to just be like, okay, yeah, and then just trust that you're just like, I'll eventually get it, and if I should have known, I would have been told. No, boo. You need to do your homework, and you really need to make sure that you're being super active in this process. I know it's tedious when I bring it up. Sometimes I feel people go, I feel like they die a little inside because they're a little nervous to talk about something so private as their finances, right? But it's nothing to be worried about. If anything, you need to go ahead and take charge of that, or else you might end up with the load that you're just kind of like kicking yourself in the leg for. You're like, why did I do that? And it's not going to be my fault because I'm like, I told you to shop. I gave you so-and-so's number and stuff. It's up to you to make the phone call, right? Because you are the buyer, right? Or you're the seller looking to buy because you're selling your home, or you're looking for that investment property. You are the one in charge. It's your name on the load. You know what I'm saying? I encourage you, as many other realtors will as well, I encourage you to shop lenders, okay? Explore them. Don't be scared, all right? Ask your questions. Go prepared. You're like, hey, I heard all these things, or I have all these questions. The only dumb question is the one that isn't asked. So that means ask all the questions. Ask away. Go with your list in hand. You're like, I had these questions. So-and-so approved me for this, and they gave me these things. I gave them the same information. Why is this different? You know? And like, seriously, sometimes, again, like I said, they might have different requirements depending on the lender. But I do want to let you know that what I love about the team that I work with is the fact that I know when they give my clients a pre-qual, it's not gonna fall apart. I'm not worried that 3 days before closing, we're just like, oops, sorry, but I don't know if they're gonna close. That's not good news for anybody, not for you, for me, for nobody, okay? For the seller, for the, we don't play that, okay? But it's happened where some lenders will say, yes, here you go. They give out a pre-qualification letter freely without verifying the documents, only to find a couple days before closing that things go down the drain very quickly, to the disappointment of many people, okay? And we don't want that to be you, which is why I'm saying shop around. It's also important that you get along with your lender because you're going to be speaking with one another frequently throughout the month or however long the process be, Okay, so just something to take in mind. So again, shop lenders because you want to see that. You want to make sure that you get the best deal for you because again, 30 years, the typical 30 years for a loan is a long time. You want to make sure that you get the best offer. Okay, you want to make sure that you're putting your money to work for you. Okay, you want to secure the best interest rates, and that means looking around. And what was the other thing I was going to say? And then just making sure, of course, that you get along with them. Because we all got to get along. Like, I'll get along with whoever you want me to work with. But I'm just saying that I know some people work better than others. And I'm trying to prevent anything bad happening from the transaction. Okay, so I'm trying to protect you. Right? But I need to make sure that you also do your homework and that you talk to everybody and their mom on the lending side, because I want, like I said, I want to make sure that you get the best one for you. It's not something that I can do, unfortunately, okay, because that's part of your responsibility. But I got you, boo, and we can definitely talk about it. That being said, shop for your lender. If you need one, let me know. I got a fabulous team that I work with. If you have one and you're like, I'd like to compare your fabulous team with mine, I'm like, go for it, boo. You should be doing it anyways. You shouldn't have waited for me to tell you. So yeah, do it, do it, do it. Yes, yes. Anyways, okay. That being said, until next Wednesday, I will see you and have a lovely day.